Hello.
Hey girl, what's up? What's up, cuz?
Hey, girl, what's going on?
Girl, nothing much. What you doing? Because I got some tea to spill.
Oh, what?
You might want a bottle for this.
I'm still having my coffee.
Have your coffee. Okay, well, yeah. You might need something in that coffee after this.
Oh, okay. Well, what's going
Girl,
on?
girl, your sister. I know y'all don't talk, but Jonay.
Hmm.
So she called me crying. So she had that, oh, well, you might not know. She had a seminar down at the hotel down by the convention center.
Okay.
I think it was Wednesday. Anywho, so she was down there at her seminar and she saw Steve, that thing she calls a husband. I don't like him. Never did. Get on the elevator with a man. So I'm like, okay, Janae, on the elevator with a man. She was like, well, I followed them up to the room. And she said, I was calling his phone. And he wasn't answering, but I could hear the phone ringing. Like, okay. And I was like, so you was actually up going towards a room? And she was like, yeah. She's like, I called him several times. He wouldn't answer, but I could hear the phone. So he finally answers. But by that time, she was in front of the door because they were in the room at this point. So she knocks on the door. And I was like, for real? She was like, yeah. And I said, who answered? She was like, Steve answered. And he was standing there in his boxers.
Whoa.
Calvin Klein boxers, the gray ones. Girl, I about spit my wine out. I said, hold up, Jonay.
Whoa. Okay, so Jonay saw Steve in a hotel room with a man.
Girl.
Who was the man?
I don't know. She never said, because I was like, well, Jonay, that's what I wanted to know. I was like, Jonay, what'd you do? She was like, I just left. I said, just left? I said, chick, you should have been like Monica, bust down that door and slap his chick. Well, his dude. But Shayla would have been like, who, what, when, and why. Pause might have been thrown that day, but Shayla wouldn't have just been like, knock, knock, bye. Hell no. Oh, wow. You cheating on me with a man? Nah. Well, anyway, she said she went home, said he came home later and he stayed in the guest room. And I'm like, so, that's about a week from now. What's going on? Have y'all talked about anything? She's like, no, we're just not talking. He's in the guest room. And whew, I know y'all twins, but
wow. So even gay husband is better than no husband. Oh,
girl, I'm just gonna sip on my wine.
This is ridiculous.
I'm gonna be like, Bonita Jackson. You ain't hear this from me. Whew, well, girl,
I haven't spoken to her in. I don't even remember the last time I talked to her. But
yeah, I mean, I know y'all twins, but y'all couldn't be further apart. I mean, I'm Christian and all that, but I'm saying somebody been dragged out that hotel. It wouldn't have just been like, okay, see you later. Bye-bye. Yeah. So that's the tea. I just wanted to call. She got me drinking at 11 something in the morning. That's how, I'm flustered I am about this. But I always told her that it was something about him. That's why we never got along. It was really something about him.
This is interesting. A friend of mine made mention of something the other day, and I was like,
Well, he be on Instagram posting twerk videos. What dude posts twerk videos? It ain't twerk videos of females. Yes.
Of himself?
Of other guys. Twerk videos.
I don't follow him on Instagram, but
yeah, I'm about not to either. But I ain't saying nothing to her because that's their business. I ain't want to gossip. That's their business. Each to their own. But how are you? You looking good?
Well, thank you. So do you.
Thank you.
This is. Oh, I'm gonna call my mom and see if she know anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna just see if
I know. You ain't hear from me because I don't gossip.
Yeah. Well, all right. You look good. How are the kids?
You getting on my damn nerves, but they're good. Everybody's surviving, this COVID shit. We didn't kill each other, so that's a plus. That's a success. That's a success. But we good. We are good. All right, girl. I gotta roll. I gotta get myself together. I'm gonna drink this glass and calm my nerves down. And but yeah.
But thank you for sending this information to me because let me tell you.
Yeah, to be continued. I guess I give her some time and wait for her to call me, but I'm ready to find out the who, the what, the when, and the how. I'm like, hey girl, let me get off this phone. It's Sunday. I need to go play. All right. Love you.
Love you.
All right.
doing here? I've been calling and texting you. Since you refused to answer, I decided to stop by. How did you even get my address? You know what? Never mind. I came over here. What do you want your name? I came over here to ask you if you knew anything about Steve and Jamal. Steve and Jamal who? Don't play coy with me, Angie. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Angie, don't act like your little friend Parker hasn't told you how his husband seduced my Steve and totally led him down a path of destruction. Steve seduced by Jamal? Really? Well, Steve and I, we're going to work things out. We were just going through a rough patch. And I've prayed about it and I found strength in the Lord. Steve was just lost. Tell me more. Just led astray and lost. And we prayed on it and we're going to work on our marriage together. And forgiveness is always key. I'm happy you and Steve are working things out. You know what? I don't like your attitude. You act like you don't even care. Just so you know, we both agreed to get out of that group. You know, those women, all they do is get in everybody's business. I mean, you wouldn't believe some of the things they said about you. Please don't ever come here again, because if you do, I'm gonna have to pull a Karen and call the police. I thought I would come here for some sisterly advice, some sisterly compassion, and God forbid, love, but I see you're still set in your ways of begrudging me in my success, especially with my family. So, bye. Jesus says to